Baseball from the Lone Star State. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. And that's downstairs. And we're underway in Arlington. And the 1-0 misses low. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Nabs it, one away. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Swing and a pop-up. Semien. He's got it, and there's two away. Two down, base is empty. Now it's Devers at the plate. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Two outs, base is empty. And the 0-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Red Sox go down quietly. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Globe Life Field. Today's starting pitcher, Garrett Crochet.
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
One down, base is empty. That's inside. 2-1. Inside, just missed. Now that's smacked to right center. Rafaela brings it in with a nice running grab.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Wyatt Langford in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one's in there. That is strike 2.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fly ball down the line. Abreu on his way over, and that is that. Scoreless after 1. Back in Arlington, and now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. DeGrom back to work. That's outside. 1-0. DeGrom, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Just missed.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
And that one fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. Carter hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Trevor Story now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Second inning here, no score. One down, base is empty. 2 low, and it's ball 3.
3-1.
Out to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And Story is out. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. And the first offering is not close. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied. 0-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And a swing and a miss. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So up next, Adolis Garcia. That's towards center. Rafaela hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Josh Young. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 2 full, no score. Top half of the third inning, and here is Wilyer Abreu. Abreu in his second season, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Semien toss over to first, and one away in the top of the third. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Outside, ball 1.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play. Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one is inside, ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. First offering, and it just misses.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
And the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Sliced hard but foul. This one in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Still no score. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Bounce to the right side. Casas. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Barely got him for the out. Close play. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-2.
The 0-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Up next for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. First pitch just misses. Two outs. That's in there. And the count 1-1. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And now 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And we're still knotted at 0. On to the fourth. Now batting Jarren Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one handled. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's Alex Bregman. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitters timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Fourth inning underway, no score. On the ground, and that's just foul. Close one, doesn't get the call, and the count is filled up. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
That's
One
down
ball,
and in.
one
A
strike.
slider missed. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's in the dirt. He goes down looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. And we are still scoreless. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here is Marcus Semien. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Pitch misses. 3-1 now.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. 1 down. Now it's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That missed by a lot, and it's a ball and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. He's 0 for 1. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. We're tied 0-0. Back at Globe Life Field, top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Tristan Casas. DeGrom back to work. Ball one, no strikes.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Handles, throws to first. One away here in the fifth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Trevor Story. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carter on the move. Makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Red Sox hitless so far in the game. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he's on at first. Now a chance for Wilyer Abreu. Grounded out his first time up. That clips the corner. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. And we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Jock Peterson. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Rangers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
No ball, 2 strike.
And that's a little bit high. Yeah, the count 1-2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Just missing there. And that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And another ball. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Grounded out his first time. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Garcia off of first with 2 away. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1 left for Texas. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back in Arlington, top 6. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Robert Garcia, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Webb warming up as well. And the slider just misses. That one not close. And a count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Jarren Duran will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Battling here as he fouls it away. DeGrom checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Upstairs, and that's ball 1. Bregman measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Line drive. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. No score. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Jake Berger. On a bounce right side, Bregman. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And the batter now, Jonah Heim. Went down on strikes his first time through. And
controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That one misses. And now it's even 1-1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slate preparing to come on if needed. Chapman also getting ready. This one in the air. Wong hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Now it's Marcus Semien. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Durant settles underneath it, and that's the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Garcia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And that one missing low.
1-2.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Fought off foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. That one is upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Misses. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Story now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
1-0.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
1-1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So now the DH spot, Masataka Yoshida, 1 for 2. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Inside. And the count is 1-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Carter right there to make the grab. And that is that. Solo shot opens the scoring for Boston. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back at Globe Life Field. And now here is Corey Seager. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Missed with a changeup. 1-2 the count. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just misses with that one.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Wyatt Langford digs in now. And that one fouled off. The Rangers still looking for their first hit in this one. Bounce to third. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes expecting the ball to be hit today.
And now Jack Peterson. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Gets to it with a slide. Gathers and throws. What a play. Inning over. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jacob Webb.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Oh, 1 now. That one missed. Next offering is fouled back. Outside low, and it's 2-2. And downstairs.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now at the plate, Connor Wong. Right through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Action in the pen down there. Hobie Milner, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Armstrong getting cranked up as well. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Here's a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Seager makes the grab, and there's one down. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Abreu, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Carter makes the grab. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Just missed.
Oh.
Fastball is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Alex Bregman on deck for Boston. Next offering in there for a strike. They're down 3-1. Swing and a drive deep right field. Garcia going back on this one. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Rangers nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Slayton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Hard hit right side. Bregman to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Young swings through it for strike one. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Liam Hendricks, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Gets him to chase after that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Walk down to first with it. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the...
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And the Rangers set down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Obi Milner.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Alex Bregman. They say it went. Milner, a 6'3" lefty, 185 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Ball 1 low.
1-1.
Bregman takes downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Got it. And a strikeout for the 1st out here in the 9th.
Well, just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Devers batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Dane Dunning, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Latz, the lefty, warming up as well. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Casas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. That one misses in the dirt.
Ball. 2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Offense held in check there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Rangers nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Liam Hendricks.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure, actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Well, one-run game, Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. There's a strike.
You can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
1 ball, 1 strike.
3 outs from a no-hitter. Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that one a little below the knees. 3-1. Jonah Heim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In danger of losing the combined no-hitter. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
In danger of losing the no-hitter here. Got him. And 1 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
He's 2 outs away. Heim now at the plate. One of their last chances to break up the no-no. First pitch misses. One down, base is empty. And fouled off. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Fastball for a strike. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly, but you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
And the no-hit bid comes down to this. 1 more out to get. And the no-hitter just 1 out away. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. One strike away. trying to close out a one-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing, a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one's back. And it's gone. A home run to break up the no-hitter. Their first hit finally comes on a homer. It's 1-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Seager stands in now. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the last half of inning number 9. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Trying to send this to extra innings. And a ball evens the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Wyatt Langford in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 down, nobody on. The other way. Whips it to Casas, and Seager is set down. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Solo homer for the Rangers ties it. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Man at second, nobody out, and Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Young tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. So a change being made out at second. Entering is the pinch runner, David Hamilton. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida, 1 for 3.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter, Rob Refsnyder.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Substitution being made at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Romy Gonzalez. Go ahead run on base. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th.
No, that's a ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking
1-1.
ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
On the ground, right side. Simeon toss over to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. 2 left on to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied 1-1. Now into the game, Romy Gonzalez. He takes over in right. Aroldis Chapman on to pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now into the ball game on defense, Carlos Narvaez. He takes over as the new first baseman. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's the strike. Man at second. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Now a move being made at second base. Here's the pinch runner for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. He's the potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score in a base hit. Here is Jock Peterson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The winning run on second base. That one misses, and the count is 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Peterson just got a piece of it. One away. The winning run at second. To the right side. Throws to first in time. And Peterson retired.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
What a stop to first. What a play to end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to inning number 11 we go. All tied 1-1. So coming into the game now on defense, Ezekiel Duran. He's in at shortstop. So they turn to their closer, Chris Martin.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. First pitch, and he just misses. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in. Now there's one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And that's in there at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. Martin keeping him close. Right through there for a strike. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Duran, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a ball line to center. And that's a base hit. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
2 on, 1 out. Rafael Devers up to hit. He's already homered in this game.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That one to first, and he can't come up with it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chris Martin gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Dane Dunning into the game.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Carlos Narvaez. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And there's a strike. And that misses. And it's 2-1. And he chases that one below the zone.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Red Sox leading it by 2. Back up the middle and a base hit. Here comes Bregman around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
2 outs, runner at first. Trevor Story getting ready to hit. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Two outs. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Flips it, and it beats him. What a play. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. The Red Sox 4 and the Rangers 1. Back in Arlington, and now Josh Young. Chapman back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Not close with that one. Going to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Wong pulls it down, and there's one down. So digging in, Evan Carter.
0 for 3 in this one.
Foul ball there. That misses the zone. 1-1. Garcia over at second, 1 down. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 out remaining for Texas.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Berger at the plate and takes high there. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That's inside, and that's ball 3.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.